You grow into maturity as a stripper. You learn so much, little moves and little tricks.
Moves and tricks designed to
tease men. They're just like animals, you know, like hungry animals.
True conditions of a stripper. But Marie Stapleton preferred to call her profession exotic dancing.
Just very exotic. I was peeling my clothes off like an art form.
But carefully chosen words and rationales couldn't strip away the shame Marie felt when she peeled off her clothes before leering men.
Just makes you feel sick.
Did it make you feel cheap?
At the time, I really didn't feel cheap because I really didn't have much sense of value about myself anyways. No one ever told me that they loved me, so I didn't really have much self-worth.
Marie was the child of the Japanese-American Union. Her U.S. classmates called her a half-breed and rejected her mixed heritage. But she did find a way to be accepted.
I was introduced to cigarettes, first of all, and alcohol, marijuana, sex. Everyone was doing it. I did all those things so that I would be accepted, because I had nothing but rejections in my life.
A pattern that would sadly continue. Before Marie was out of her teens, she got pregnant, had a child, married, had an affair, and got a divorce.
It was an agreement to get married, and if it worked, fine. If it didn't, to get divorced.
After her failed marriage, Marie became a waitress to support herself and her child. But her meager wages didn't go far. That's why Marie was easy prey for that talent scout who suggested she try exotic dancing. Before long, this shy private woman was center stage, sultry exhibit #1 in 3 terrifying performances a night.
I used to be very, very afraid to go out there, and I would get shagged, and I got into drugs to get away from the reality of seeing those people. I used to say to myself, what am I doing up here?
To wind down after work, Marie bar hopped with her friends, and that's how she met Roy. And soon she became more than a stripper. She became a battered wife.
Where you been?
He was a very jealous person.
Come back here, you don't walk away from me.
I will walk in, and he'll start slapping me. He will start accusing me of things. And then he'll grab my hair and pull my hair and just drag me around by my hair all over the room and just push me into the wall.
But things were about to get much worse. One night in a Las Vegas bar, Roy flew into a jealous rage, pulled out a gun, and shot Marie at point-blank range.
Only way I can explain it is someone took a great big hammer and just hit me as hard as they could on my side. The doctors didn't think I was going to make it through the night.
Marie did survive them, but barely. And when she regained consciousness in the hospital, she was infuriated with Roy for what he'd done to her.
I was going to put him away for the rest of his life. By that time, I was quite hostile and very angry person, cold-hearted, and just didn't care.
Incredibly, though, when Roy begged for a second chance, Marie dropped the charges against him. She even agreed to a reconciliation. Over the next several years, stormy relationship continued. On again, off again, a divorce, then a remarriage, until remarkably one day it was Roy who said they had to make some changes.
He wanted me to get off the drugs, quit dancing. His mother and his father always went to church. So he knew that we needed to go to church. And I said, okay. I was fed up with everything anyways. And I was willing to try something different, to be something better than what I was into. When I first heard the gospel, it was like a light going on in my head, you know. And it just sounded so good. If I could just wash away all this filth and dirt that I accumulated over the years, it would be wonderful to start brand new. I just jumped to the chance. There was no question about that. I knew I was a sinner. Nobody had to tell me. I knew I was a sinner. So I said, here I am, Lord, take me. I'm yours. I'll do anything. I'll go anywhere. And I had joy in my heart. You know, I could think good about other people. I could think good about myself. I was able to forgive my husband,
who also accepted Jesus Christ into his life. And Marie says that they had 10 wonderful years together before Roy died unexpectedly in 1992. Today, Marie raises her family alone, but she says it's never the acute loneliness she knew before. She says she has the Lord to lean on, and he makes all the difference. And if a picture is worth 1,000 words, look closely. See for yourself the kind of change that Jesus Christ has made in this former stripper's life.
a person like myself can be saved. Anybody can be saved. Don't give up. If you hear the gospel, say yes. Don't reject it. Receive Jesus because he loves you. That's my main message.